I have this page in my binder of these old made cards, and I have a couple that are graded as well, actually. They're what's called non-TCG, and I like collecting the non-TCG stuff. I think that's kind of fun. So when I saw these, I was like, I think there's some potential here. It's a card game for kids. I guess it's called Taruka. I was using my Google app to try to translate everything. It's a word game, so therefore it's truly impossible to play for us English speakers. But I wanted to show you what's inside of it because I think it's pretty neat. I haven't opened up the cards yet. I just opened up the box to see what was inside. Even the instructions are so cute. I think it's interesting to look at Japanese stuff because they put so much like time and creativity and effort into these things. Let me back it up a little bit. So even the instructions are like super cute. And again, you could take your Google app to this and have it translate it for you. But it is a word game, like I said. So it's not like it would be like Uno and you can just, figure it out. I don't think it would work like that. So you have these really adorable drawings. And that's what I like to collect, are adorable things. Let me do this up like here for a second. It comes with these two like sleeves, I guess, to differentiate the type of cards that they are. So let's open them up. Like I said, I haven't done that yet. And let's see what they look like. And let's see if we can predict if they will catch on like the old made cards. Let's find out. Okay. And the instructions do explain like what each card does, what card type does what. And I think these are the word cards, and then I think that's the answer at the bottom. But I don't know. So you get these little cards. So like obviously these ones wouldn't catch on. They're not like super cute, and the artwork is very small. Okay, let's just fast forward through this part. Okay, do you have a Mew? Sorry for my sniffles here. Cram. My boy Cram. I like Cramorant. I've been collecting some of that too. Magikarp. Okay, so these ones are just, it looks like the cards that you use to answer or to ask the questions to the other people. My understanding. I'm not super sure. And then you have like, it looks like first, second, and third place and fourth place. I don't know. Again, it's really hard to understand like how this would even work in English. I'm sure somebody can explain, maybe in the comments. You can teach us what exactly this is. And then let's open up this one too. I bought one to open and one to seal. That's normally how I play these games of Pokemon stuff, is to try to make it worth my while by keeping one and opening one. Okay, so then we have another set of those 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with the metal. So I imagine that's like your place in the game. Now, I think these are the cards that we're looking for. Okay, so something about this game is like they're upside down, and that's why it's particularly difficult, I think, is because for an English speaker, is because it's a word game where it has something to do with things being upside down. So not only is it difficult because it's a different language, but it's a word game in a different language, so that makes it really difficult. Okay, that's kind of cute. The Lucario is kind of cute. Zoro people like, Tanda people like. The art isn't like amazing. I do like the old made art better, but it is quite cute. Nothing that's really like being like, oh my god, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's not bad though. Again, the Cramorant, I do like Cramorant. I don't know, he just looks so derpy. Cleaver. So I would say a noticeable thing about these is that there's some like that aren't super prevalent in other products. That's cute too. The Magikarp, people like Magikarp. The Ice Cube. Yeah, so I mean, you have the classics in here, but you also have some ones that are like, again, not super prevalent and not super featured. Let's also look at the back of the cards because they're super cute too. The back of the old maid cards are sweet as well. let me pull out one of those for you so you can see and we can compare and contrast. Here we go. Uno momento, por favor. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is the back of an old maid card. And this is the back of this Taruka card. So it has a lot more characters on it. Like a lot more. And again, they're different. Like, they're different characters that are featured on both. This one, Taruka, does not have Tatsugiri or Wobbuffet or Coffee. Like pretty much it looks like the ones that they featured in the Old Maid, they didn't really feature in this Taruka. But that's a good thing. And if we look at, let's see, I guess the artist name is at the bottom right here. Koichi Uyama. I'm trying to learn here. But like this character, this red one, I haven't learned that one yet for sure. A few of them I haven't learned yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, so anyway, that's the Taruka. Like, then there goes my camera. Wow, so sorry. So that's Taruka. You get these cute cards, but honestly, I would go with the old maid ones. But since these came out, I believe these came out more recently because I hadn't seen them on Baiyi before. But I think it's not a horrible product, especially if you like non-TCG stuff. It's not a bad pickup, and it was pretty cheap too. It wasn't expensive at all. Whereas the old maid is probably more expensive because it's probably harder to get a hold of by this point because it's been out for a while. All right, so if you like this, please like, subscribe, comment. My cat says hello. And until then, we will see what happens next.